Hello, everybody. How are we all doing? I have to fix my camera. Brought it, knocked it down. Oh, what's going on? Let's see comments. There we go. Oh, hey, Alex, Trina, Retro Techie, Starbuck, and Jay. Sorry, I would have been here sooner, but I had to take a shit. So forgive me. Yeah, it's a Quadro. Why? What's wrong with Quadros? They seem to work just fine for me. I got several of them. Well, I had to, cop a squat, go make some coffee, drink some coffee. So. So I was a little bored and figured, what the hell? Let's uh, let's do something non non constructive, or is it constructive, or is it destructive? I don't know. When I figure out which one it is, I'll let you know. So I got this. Oh, excuse me. I seem to be in a permanent state of tired, so forgive me. So I got this. My brother gave me this Dell Precision, and he was using this computer up until a couple weeks ago, and this is his old machine. It's a it's a workstation class computer. So it's a Precision T3400. No, a T5500. So there's nothing in it. It's stripped. I mean, it's got memory. It's got processors. But there's no hard drives. There's no video card. He had an AMD RX 580 in here. He had a couple SSDs in here. He took them out for his new computer. Uh, no, I don't have another browser window anywhere. So if you're getting echo, I'm not sure where it would be coming from. Might be getting some noise from my fan, but Prada had to say hi. All right, time to get down. So he built a new AMD Ryzen. He's got this big flight cockpit setup. He's big into Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. I mean, big into it. So he's got like the entire control. He's basically got an entire cockpit for a Cessna hooked up to his computer. So this one was inadequate. That's what he said. So so let's take a look at it here. So this is it's a T5500. It does have the optional second processor. So I'm going to put the camera up here on top of my monitor so we can look straight down. So as with most Dells, it's actually pretty easy to work on. You flip this, and this whole thing comes up here, And of course, got cable management going on. We got memory down here. 2, 4, 6 DIMMs down here. And one processor here. And let's see what we got power-wise. We got a couple Molex, a couple SATAs. That's a GPU. God damn it! Why does this thing keep falling off? SATA. There's 2 SATA ports free on the board. I have no idea what that is. Probably front panel. That's probably supposed to go up here somewhere. No idea what that is. And then this is the second processor module here with the auxiliary power going to it. And it looks like this has 3. It's weird. It's got 3 more. Oh, this fucking camera. So this card here, this is an option on this machine. This has 3 more DIMMs on it, which is kind of odd. Never seen a machine with odd number RAM slots. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's got 9 RAM slots, and I guess for triple channel memory, I guess that's kind of what you need. It's got a little scroll cage fan down there. It's time to break out the brushes Trina sent me. See how well they can do dusting. Clean this piece of junk out a little bit here. Ooh, those are nice, pretty stiff. I'm not going to take anything apart at the moment because I don't have any thermal paste here to repaste anything, so we're not going to get too crazy. I'm not sure what it is. Not even exactly sure what's in it. I do know that my camera is fast pissing me off. Oh, I see what it is. There, let's try that. All right. I mean, hell, if nothing else, I'll strip this thing down for spare parts. I do like the way this goes in this. Pretty cool. All right, so we need to put a video card in here. I guess we'll put it in the blue one. This is a Quadro K4000. This is out of My Precision. This is the video card My Precision came with. If I remember correctly, I believe this one came with a Fire Pro, which I don't believe my brother kept very long. It was only like a 1 gig card or something. These are actually pretty decent machines. If you ever have a chance to buy one of these are basically, I call these the PC version of the Mac Pro, which is basically what they are. These are basically Dell's version of our old Mac Pro. I mean, they're pretty easy to work on, pretty easy to deal with. And you can usually buy these things see, unlike a Mac Pro, you can usually buy these pretty cheap. See, the hard drives just sit right here. There's pins that just hold the drive in. You just push these. I guess you just push these out, or oh yeah. Oh, okay, like that. The thing that sucks on this one compared to mine is you can't adjust these bays for anything less than a 3.5-inch hard drive. On mine, on My Precision, you can actually put, they're actually dual size bays. You can put either 2.5 or 3.5-inch drives in. Hey Bruce, how you doing? So now I think there's supposed to be a fan that goes here. I could be wrong. I don't know. There's a header here for a fan. Hey, Sad Mac. Well, I guess now we can at least see if it boots. I mean, it powers up. It does. Oh, it is good. Yeah. It still has PS2 ports on it and a serial port. Trina, thank you for the brushes. They work rather well. Okay. Now, I need oh, that's right. I have that on display port. Yes, all 9 of the slots are full. I don't know what all's in one. The only thing I can see without actually taking one out is this one's a 4 gig. So I'm sure we got some serious memory in here because, like I said, my brother was running. Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 on here. So I'm sure it's got at least 24 gigs of RAM in it. I'm guessing it probably has more than that. So let's. I guess we need to juice it. Would probably help. We applied some power. Well, power's up. I expected it to. And no display. It's posting. Oh, there it is. Let's go into setup. Oh, one of these. Oh, Christ. I haven't seen one of these setup systems for a long time. Wow. All right. So, looks like 36 gigs of RAM, 1333 megahertz DDR3. It has, oops. I think I need a mouse. Damn it. I need a new stand or something for my freaking camera. Hey, that sounds logical, Starbuck. All right. I'm presently using a USB ball mouse. So it looks like there's 6, 7, 8, 9 4 gig sticks of RAM in here. 6 channels, so it's one, yeah. Oh, it must be dual channel. No, gotta be quad channel. So CPU 1 is 3.07 gigahertz Xeon 5675, as is the second one. So it's actually got the same exact processor as my Mac Pro does. It's got a parallel port on it. That's funny. Yeah. This thing actually has as much memory as my the Precision I'm using to stream this. This thing doesn't. This thing has a PCI X slot in it. Wow. No, I don't actually know when this machine is from. Let's see if we can find a. Well, the manufacture date 6/16/2010. So this machine is 13 years old. Looks like the original owner took possession of it 7/19 of 2020, so about a month later, or 2010. So it's 13 years old, and it's still newer than my Mac Pro. Yeah, so is mine, Starbuck. So multi-core's turned on. Ooh, hyper-threading's not turned on. I bet that might be why my brother was having problems. Turbo boost is turned on. I bet that's what my brother was having fits about. He's telling me he was having issues with it, and it wasn't running like it should. And he had an RX 580 in it. Not a nothing great, but wasn't too terrible. Or I'm sorry. Yeah, he had an RX 580 in it. I was thinking of the original Fire Pro. That that wasn't that great. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't great. You need more salad. That must be Starbucks for I'm going to go get another beer. So, well, I guess we'll stick a hard drive in it. See what happens. Put a hard drive in it and put some Windows on it. Oh, I see how that works. So you pull these up, and then you can move these back. Huh. Well, works. Different. Hey Sam, how you doing? So unfortunately, this machine here doesn't support SAS. Mine does. Mine supports SAS hard drives. Which actually kind of sucks because I have a whole bunch of 300 gig, 15,000 RPM SAS drives. This drive here is not the greatest, but I'm only using this to test it. If this machine's half decent, then we'll put an SSD in it. Plug it back in, dickhead. Back with a fresh salad. So who makes your salad? Please don't say Budweiser. Freaking thing is filthy. Well, I can think of worse things to have in your lap, Sam. I do that too, Starbucks. I have I have a mouse for my Toshiba Cosmeo laptop, and then I have, of course, the mouse for my Mac Pro. And whenever I'm using the laptop, I have a tendency to I always grab the wrong mouse. Keyboard's never an issue. The mouse is. All right, let's go into the boot options here. I'm not sure why I want to know why you would have 3 mice and 3 keyboards. Windows 10 and Windows 11? Wow. Aren't you just fucking high class? Yeah, I'm going to say KVM would be definitely a way to go, but I know KVMs don't like playing with multiple monitors. Oh no, you're just a nerd. Yeah. Oh. And they're all wireless too. Oh, well, that's pretty cool. That's way above my head. It's taking an awful long time to load files. Ah, there we goes. What? Okay. That was weird. Never ran into that one before. I know this USB stick works. I just used it last night to install Windows 10 on a. I attempted to install Windows 10 on an Intel Atom netbook. Let me tell you, that's fucking excruciating. I don't exactly know how good a condition it was in when I got it, Retro Techie. It might have been broken when I got it. I mean, if it's broken, I'll just strip it for parts. I could use a pair of 3.06 X5675s. Let's go into diagnostics once. You install Windows 10 on a WinBook? Oh my god, that's the ones I was messing with were Atoms too, dual core Atoms. Yeah, they were slow. Now I'm willing to bet you that it probably, if I would replace the hard drive, the actual spinning hard drive with an SSD, it would probably be bearable. But on a spinning hard drive, it's just horrible. Yeah, they'll work. Yeah, these processors will work on a Mac Pro. That's the same processor I have in my Mac Pro. And why shouldn't I have turned on hyperthreading? Did that break it? Yeah. Funny thing is, Jay just offered me a dual CPU card for my Mac Pro the other day, but I don't have the money to buy it off of him. To this day, I still don't have a freaking reason to have dual CPUs in my Mac Pro. Prada, come on, you don't help it. Yeah, I was thinking about trying Chrome OS 2 there, Dave. I experiment with a couple different, operating systems. I try to. Oh, excuse me. I tried a couple different versions of Linux and Windows 10, and they just. I hate to say it, but they just all fucking suck. In terms of like responsiveness and everything else, and they just. I mean, they're only like I think they're like 1.6 gigahertz Intel Atoms. It's not like they're great CPUs to begin with. And they top out at 2 gigs of RAM. Thank you. Oh, you still have the old CPUs in yours. Yeah, mine had, I'm trying to think, what did I have in mine? I had, I think mine were 2.4 gigahertz when I got my Mac Pro, when I first got it. Try Ubuntu. I might try that. Oh, I use my Mac Pro every day for everything. I mean, it's my computer. It's my main computer. Oh, that's not bad. I paid $100 for my Mac Pro. Not for the monitors, just for the Mac Pro. I bought mine stripped. There was no hard drives, no video card, 16 gigs of RAM, and one processor, and that was it. So now I've built it up pretty significantly. I got a pair of SSDs. I have a 512 meg and a 1 terabyte SSD in it. I also have a pair of 2 terabyte spinning hard drives in RAID. I've got an RX 580 GPU with 8 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of DDR2 1333 memory, the 3.06 6-core processor, USB 3. I have a pair of 32-inch Acer monitors on it. So I've upgraded the living shit out of it. So now my 1,1 that I have, that's got dual 3 gigahertz quad cores in it. I think 24 gigs of RAM, a Quadro, like K500 or something. Some piece of shit card. It's only got like 512 megs on it, but it works fine for what I use it for. And a set of 4 2 terabyte hard drives for a RAID. And then I have it booting off of a 1 terabyte SSD. I ran a SATA cable from one of the hidden onboard ports up into the optical bay for an SSD. So I got lucky. I decided to upgrade mine when parts were dirt cheap. So like I only paid I think I paid like $160 for my video card, brand new. And this was back like in 2020 when shit started hitting the fan. And so that was a big help. So if you do upgrade to CPUs, and yes, they do need to be delidded, Starbuck. Yes, the 4,1, if you have dual CPUs, they have to be delidded. That's another reason I've not bothered with the updating of the CPUs in mine, because first I'd have to get a card, then I'd have to get 2 heat sinks, and then I'd have to delid the damn things. Hey, Sean. Okay, I think we can safely say that the memory's probably okay. Let's try this again. I think you can buy them deleted. I mean, I could just send mine out to Jay, and I'm sure he would do them for me. He's got a lot of experience doing it. Ah, funny. Yeah, I trust Jay to do deleting because I've seen him do it. I know he can do it. It seems to be loading files further past the point than it did before. So, what's Sean doing in the city of brotherly love? Ooh, Quicksilver. So you picked up a Quicksilver. Now, question is, does a Quicksilver actually fucking work? Oh my god. Oh, that's funny. Hey, at least it's organized. Oh my lord, Jay. Hello, Michael. Yes, we are installing Windows probably for the 700th time. You're gonna have to call Hazmat to dispose of the hard drive. That's funny. That's a new one. Yeah, Sean, you can just send me the drive and I'll make sure it gets to Jay. Because Mike secretly makes room on his raid. So I had a power surge. I don't even know if I call it a surge. So it seemed to be isolated to just this corner of my house. So I'm not exactly sure what happened there. But the weird thing is my Precision rebooted, my Mac Pro rebooted, but the one I was installing Windows on didn't. So I don't know what happened. Windows 10 draws a lot of power. It must. It may have something to do with the fact that I have 3 workstation class machines all running off of one outlet. Yeah, I should learn how to power. So, Sean, I was actually saying earlier, I was playing with some Linux on the netbooks that Trina sent me. I was playing with installing on one of them at least on the HP, and I didn't find anything that really worked quite well. So somebody said try Ubuntu, and it might work better. Now I did install Haiku, which is which is basically a modern BOS. That ran like you wouldn't fucking believe. I mean, that was fast as shit. I might put Haiku back on it. I mean, that fucking ran like you wouldn't believe. I don't need it to print. I just want it to play with. Oh yeah. So I was thinking about setting up the one netbook with Haiku and taking it with me to VCS so people could actually play with BOS. I was also thinking about running Chrome on it, but yeah, I don't know if I really want to do that or not. My tag just broke. Mermittens, I think, is in her box in the kitchen. I haven't heard from her all night, to be honest with you. Might have to go find her. Prada is giving me a death stare right now. I don't even know where anyone is except for Prada. Prada's the only one out here. Yeah, the booth is being very quiet, actually. Oh, this is fucking excruciating off of a hard drive. I think I'm gonna have to go out and get an SSD. I don't think I have any. I don't have any SSDs not doing anything. Oh, jeez. So in other words, you got what 2/3 of the cats with you? Yeah, the rest probably are planning my untimely demise. They plan my untimely demise on a regular basis. I think it's rebooting. Is it rebooting? Oh yeah, there it goes. There's Lucy. Hi, Lucy. Lucifer. Come here, Lucifer. Hi, Lucifer. What are you doing there, Lucifer? Hi, Lucifer. Come here. Come here. Lucy. Come here. Hi, Lucy. Lucifer. What? I want to tell you different. Lucifer. Come here. Lucifer. Come here. Almost. Oh, trying to catch Lucy. Not working too well. She's slippery. Lucifer. Hey, fluffy butt. Aw. I fucking hate people who do that shit. I was watching one of my car videos yesterday. I watched this channel is called Just Rolled In, and I love the dude. His videos are like 3 minutes to 5 minutes long tops. He releases them like every other day, and they're just little clips. You know, mechanics like, what the fuck is this shit? And so yesterday, this guy had a BMW on the rack, and he's taking the undercarriage panels off. You know, it's got the plastic panels on her car. Hey, he pulls this absolutely adorable little kitten out. They called him Beamer, and the mechanic adopted him. It was so cute. Yeah, I guess I could plug the Ethernet in. Whoops. Trying to pull Starbuck and use the wrong mouse. Yeah, I wouldn't have them either, Starbucks. Doesn't mean they're less fascinating, but Alex, we're not sure what you are. We're still trying to determine what you are. We're not sure if you're a creature or not. What can I say? You are unique. Sticking your tongue out at me. Yes, most people are just entitled, selfish assholes. Who just go about their lives thinking they're the greatest thing since sliced bread. Yeah. No. I don't have an Xbox. Never had an Xbox. I have no intentions of buying an Xbox. I have PlayStation. I have a PlayStation 2 and a PlayStation 3 and a Wii U, 3DS, Game Boy Advance. I have an Atari 2600. And I never use any of them. All this bullshit here. Ugh. I don't need to use fucking Oh my lord. Hey, Retro Tech Chris. And Aldo Fern. Why can't this just be like Mac OS and just take me to a fucking desktop? I mean, Jesus Christ, this is bullshit. Oh, pretty good, Chris. How are you? Of course I'm going to VCF. Me and my little cronies, we have a table the same. So if you remember where we were last year, we're in the same spot except on the other side of the door. I'm leaving Thursday to go over to Jersey, and Steve and I are going to screw off for a day and a half, and set up sometime Friday. Sean decided we were doing monstrously modded Macs. Which kind of leaves me out of the loop because I don't have any monstrously modded Macs. So I'm just going to take my iMac G5 with me. Oh, I won't forget. Don't worry, Trina. And I love how Windows 10 doesn't have a video driver for a fucking NVIDIA Quadro. That is very difficult. Yeah, it has a network card in it. I have it hooked up to the internet. Hi, Lucifer. So a funny thing about this machine is it used to run an MRI scanner in its heyday. No, quit spying on me, fucker! Jesus Christ! I am not going to try to play Doom Eternal on this thing. Not without not on a spinning hard drive. Oh my god. Wow, we're up to Firefox version 99. Oh. Well, apparently Firefox is installed. Okay. The Chrome desktop browser is at 100 now. Yeah. I think every other day at work I have an update for Chrome. It's annoying as hell. What is it? K4000, right? If I remember right. Oh yeah, I use Firefox on everything. Yeah, I know. Edge annoys the shit out of me on all my PCs. It's almost as bad as Safari is on the Mac sometimes. Worse, but almost. Hey Dave, you'll be happy to know. Whoa. I'm at least using an IBM mouse. Yeah, I don't use Safari at all. The only place I use Safari is on Sorbet Leopard, and that's only because it's better. It's the best browser for the hardware it's running on. No, I never had an iPhone 3GS. I used to use it on my 4S. I find I very rarely use web browsers on my iPad. I use them occasionally on my phone. This thing still has a regular PCI slot in it. I wonder if I could put a SCSI card in here. Hey Jeff, how you doing? Yeah, I'm using Firefox now too, Trina. I use Chrome at work. It's horribly slow. Kind of like this computer. Although I have to admit, this thing's actually running pretty good for having a spinning hard drive in it. So we have an Intel Xeon X5675 at 3.07 gigahertz. 2 processors, 36 gigs of RAM. And it looks like Windows did activate, so that's good. I want to see if it sees all the processors. Oh, yeah, it sees all the processors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, I think 24 processors should do fine. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, should be good. So, yeah, I think we have enough processors. This thing has almost as many processors as mine does. So, can access my network. Well, can see Amy. And that's all I can see. Amy is the name of my Dell Precision, the one I'm streaming from. All of my computers have names. They're all named after musicians. So my Dell. So all of my Intel Macs are named after members of Fleetwood Mac. Okay. My PowerPC Macs are named after the Beatles. And then the PCs are just named after everyone else. Amy Lee. So I was just getting ready to say, so this one's named Amy after Amy Lee. My main server, my Mac Pro, is named Christine after Christine McVie from Fleetwood Mac. My Mac Pro, my main Mac Pro, is named Stevie after Stevie Nicks. My MacBook Pro, my laptop I use, is named Lindsay for Lindsay Buckingham. Yes, there's definitely all kinds of love triangles going on. So my iMac G5 is named Paul after Paul McCartney. I think my G4 PowerBook is named John. That's kind of like the way mine is. So like if you look at my network, which you can't really see, so like my server, it's named Christine, but it says after it in parentheses Mac Pro 1, 1. So I know which machine it is because I have so many computers in this house. I can't always keep track of. I can't always keep track of what's what. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. All right. I'm going to download Firewatch for the simple fact that it's like the newest game that I own. And it really does push the limits of capabilities of computers, let me tell you. Oh, that's cool. So what happened is the reason my computers all got named after musicians in various states is years and years ago, when I was setting up my network in this house, I was trying to think of something to name the Macs and the PCs to try to keep everything separate. And my ex-fiance came in the kitchen. She's like, "What's going on?" I said, "I'm trying to think of what to name my computers." And she's like, "Well, what about the Beatles?" I said, "Okay, fine." So since then, everything's gotten named after a musician in one way or another. So and knock on wood, so far most of the machines that I've named, the musician they're named after amazingly is still alive. I'm going to go make a cup of coffee while this is installing. I'll be right back. All right. Yay, coffee. Plus, I had to feed the animals. They were demanding noms. Ow. Ooh. Well, I'll be right back. I just took off a layer of skin. All right. So now that I've patched myself up, this super sexy flesh-colored Band-Aid. See if we can get some audio here. Trying to turn this into a Ruck Cave Mods video with blood. Yeah, unfortunately. I know I've never used Fraps before. Hey, sound works. And the volume buttons on my Apple keyboard actually work in Windows. I wonder if the eject key does. Nope. Firewatch is actually a pretty good game. I don't know if it's going to play on here. I mean, just looking at the details here on the start screen, just the way everything's moving, that's actually pretty good. Might have to just give it some time. It was what one that was close to the border? I lost you. Oh, that's Adam. That's Adam McGee. Adam McCockney. He lives up in Erie. Yeah, I don't know what it's doing. It's just like it's stuck. Huh. Let's try something else then. Let's see, what else do we have? Let's try Life is Strange. That's a fairly new game. Newer game. I've never actually played it. Hey, Dave, how you doing? Wow, this game is 13 gigs. We might be here a while. So, Dave, if you have I don't know if you have a link or anything to your stream you're doing on Thursday. If you do, or have any links or anything you want to put in, now's a good time to do it. Cool. All right, this is going to take way too long. I didn't realize that game was so big. Let's try Doom 3. So Dave's going to be giving away a Dell Latitude laptop, Pentium 4 laptop. So if that's anything that interests you, make sure you check out the video. It'll be on Thursday at 6 o'clock. What is that, Central Time? No, it's not Central Time. Oh, in Inspiron, yeah. What time zone are you in? Is that Central Time? I can't remember. It's going to be 6 o'clock my time. Oh, Pacific time. Yeah, that's right. Duh. So it's going to be 6 o'clock my time. 3 o'clock Pacific. So I have to rush because Dave wants me to be on the stream with, so I'm going to be on the stream with him. So I have to rush home from work because I get off work at 5:30. I'm supposed to get off work at 5:30, but I'll leave early. I usually duck out early on Thursday anyway. I don't know. I'm trying to put a game on it. This spinning hard drive is not doing it any wonders, let me tell you. And to top it all off, it's a NAS hard drive, so it's only 5,400 RPMs to begin with. I mean, I have spinning hard drives in my Dell, but at least they're 15,000 RPMs. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's always fun with you, Dave. Oh, I don't want Skype enabled. Fuck Skype. God, all the crap that runs in the background. Close. Crossfire 5870s. Yeah, not happening there, Retro Techie. Although I do have to say, this would make a pretty awesome Hackintosh. If you want to Hackintosh a PC into a 2012-ish Mac Pro. Cheese and Ritz crackers. Oh, my Lord. Ritz crackers, yep. Perfect food for drunks. Only salad, okay. What brand salad did you have? Yeah, I got to work in the morning too. I just don't get up at the ass crack of dawn like you do. Alrighty. How's your new job going, Starbuck? Pretty good?
The Union Aerospace Corporation is the largest corporate entity in existence. Originally focused on weapon and defense contracts, Human Ventures have expanded into biological research, space exploration, and other scientific endeavors. With unlimited funds and the ability to engage in research outside of moral and legal obligations, the UAC controls the most advanced technology ever conceived.
Mars approach, Dutch Star with you 07063, passenger 38,000. Roger, Dutch Star, descent 2000 jet speed, contact ground on 26972. target that tower? We have them on radar, sir. They'll be landing in a few moments.
Excellent. See that Counselor Swan is sent directly to me.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's good. Hopefully everything works out for you, bud.
We've got the Dark Star. You are set for lockdown. Welcome back.
I can't believe it's come to this. I didn't want it earlier. He left you no choice. True. But this is the last time. I'm tired of running down to control every time he makes a mess. Right. You're the control. And if that fails, I'm the damage. If that's what it takes, the trooper is going to start doing things our way. Whatever you say, Counselor.
Welcome to Mars. All new arrivals need to check in at reception.
Union Aerospace Company Research Facility. Let's start the process.
Welcome to Mars.
Directly to reception.
I'm gonna need you to step on one of those red squares on the floor for a vinyl scan. This will only take a second. Okay, let me get this started. You're gonna need to hold still. Moving around only makes the test take longer. All right, vinyl scan looks good. You're cleared for entry.
Nice. Are they hiring? Can I get a job there?
Welcome to Mars. You sleep back there. I'll have you set up your quarters. Okay, there's a few things we need to take care of first. This is your personal data assistant. You'll need this to access all secure areas. You get clearance for any security zone. Download directly. It's important, so don't lose it. I see here that Sergeant Kelly has requested your immediate attention. Head directly to Marine Command. It's just that way. Follow the sign. This is your goal of providing a true home away from home experience for everyone. Keep this in mind as you help us pursue our groundbreaking research that is destined to transform the daily lives of patients.
Mars City is a smoke-free facility. Please smoke only in designated areas. Thank you for your cooperation.
I'm here because there seems to be some very serious problem. Oh, really? Do I need to remind you of the groundbreaking?
Oh, I know it won't stress it.
No. But I've been authorized by the board to look at everything. The board authorized you? The board doesn't know the first thing about science. All they want is something to make them more money. Some product. Don't worry.
I mean, you have to admit, for a game that came out in 2004, it's pretty fucking impressive.
Why are so many workers complaining, requesting transfers off Mars? They simply can't handle life here. They're exhausted and overworked. If I had a larger, more competent staff and bigger budget, these few accidents could have been avoided. I'm afraid you'll get nothing more until my report is filed with the board. I will need full access, Dr. Petruka, Delta included. I won't have any difficulty doing it, will I? Only if you get lost, Swan. Just stay out of my way. Amazing things will happen here soon. You just wait. Let's go.
Listen, buddy, you don't have clearance for this area. Move along.
It's not like Duke Nukem 3D. We can't take a piss.
I
Miller, you hear about Corporal Allen? Yeah, he said he just lost it. Shipped home this week. Move one, gain another. No shit. I wonder if they're gonna move the brothers. Yeah. Who knows? I just hope they're better replacement, huh? Another newbie. Welcome to the worst assignment you'll ever have. Yeah, so those suits are right too. Weird. You ain't seen what you were.
Attention. Captain Braddock. Please report to Environment Management Office.
Report to Sergeant Kelly ASAP.
Bittersweet time, Marine. Now, here's the situation. Another member of the science team found missing. If you're the ranking FNG, you get to find it. I want you to check out the old decommissioned comm facility. I heard you might be heading that way. The only way there is through the service passage under Mars 6.
Well, I'll tell you what, Dave. Considering a lot of the games from this time frame, this game actually holds up pretty well graphically.
Check out the gear at the security checkpoint at the bottom of the elevator. When you find him, just bring him back. Do not hurt him. Now move out.
I'm not going to play it for long. I just wanted to try it out. See if the sound's working. See if the video's working right. Yeah. So, well, it's going on 10 o'clock, and like Retro Techie, I got to work in the morning. So I think I'm going to shut this power hog down. I got to figure out how to get it apart so I can clean it. Freaking filthy. Ugh. So I stuck my finger in here. There's a catch here to, I think, release the front panel. And my finger caught the fan. There's a fan right here. And it scared me, and I ripped it back, and I freaking grabbed it on a piece of jagged metal right here and freaking scrapes the fuck out of my hand. Of course, if I would lower that down, I mean, I know that front's got to come off somehow, because you have to take the whole front bezel off to get to the optical drive. Looks like it slides up. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, that's gross. But that's metal. Yeah, it's a typical Dell case. And then when you take it off, you can also rotate the Dell emblem so you can put it into a desktop configuration. So, all right. On that note, I think I'm going to call it a night. My camera doesn't want to stay put again. So you guys have a good night. Don't forget to visit Dave's stream on Thursday, and of course Mac on Thursday as well. So keep your Thursday open, peeps. So have a wonderful night, and I will talk with you all later. I'm using the wrong fucking mouse again.